What's up guys, Nexxus here. In today's video we're going to be talking about the 6 features that I have discovered about Call of Duty 4 Remastered and pretty much everything that we know so far about the game. So the first thing is that the release date is on November the 4th, 2016, which is the exact same release date as Infinite Warfare. And this release date actually ties into our second topic, which is actually that PlayStation 4 gets the game early, 30 days early, and it's not the full game, which is, that would be crazy. I would hate that because I'm an Xbox player, but they do get the campaign 30 days early and they can play through that entire thing and record gameplay, which means if us Xbox YouTubers are going to hop on that train to inform people from the Call of Duty 4 campaign, like the graphic, and show the game off to everybody, that means we're going to have to purchase the Legacy or Legacy Pro Edition for the PlayStation as well. So, I mean, that's going to be a bit of a tight space that we're going into, but, you can just write it off as whatever for your taxes. I don't know how all that works, but, most YouTubers save off of that if they make money off of YouTube. But anyways, the third thing that we have is actually that there's going to be no solo Call of Duty 4 Remastered Edition. It hasn't been announced. So far there's not going to be the game sold by itself, which means that Infinity Ward and Activision are banking off of that extra $20 because you have to buy Infinite Warfare and you have to buy a special edition of the game, so you have to spend either $80 or $120. Personally, I love Infinity Ward games. I've always loved them, so I'm going to be buying the $120 edition because I love, extra content. I got to show it off, and, I'm all about Call of Duty. That's pretty much all I play other than, Battlefield Titanfall. So I'm going to be buying the $120 edition, which means I'll get Call of Duty 4, but some people who have a tighter budget might want the game for, the $20 that they're spending, or even they'll pay like $30 or $40, but so far they haven't announced a Call of Duty 4 by itself, so they're going to have to be spending an extra $20 in addition to the $60 original for the game, so they're going to have to be spending $80 to $120 just to get Call of Duty 4, which kind of sucks for them, but it's a business, they have to make money on it, and a lot of people are complaining about Infinite Warfare, so they're trying to, throw in this bonus for the people who don't like the boots off the ground gameplay, so, they gotta make money somehow, or else sales would go down drastically for Infinite Warfare. So the fourth thing that we know is that it's going to be next-gen only, as far as I'm aware. There's not going to be an Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 make of the game, so it's, going to be specifically engineered towards next-gen, just like Black Ops 3. Even though a dumbed-down edition of Black Ops 3 was released for the 360 and Xbox One, none of that's going to be released for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One this year with Infinite Warfare and COD 4 Remastered. So it sucks for those next-gen, or those last-gen players, but, it's been 3 years almost since the next-gen consoles came out, and they're already releasing another set of next-gen consoles, and then next year they're going to be releasing another set, so really, or if you haven't gotten on it now, then, you might as well. Or you can just play COD 4 360 edition, that's what you want to do. The fifth thing that we have is actually, it's going to be HD, a completely HD remaster of Call of Duty 4, remastered audio, remastered animation. They pretty much built this game from scratch, and it just utilized all the features from Call of Duty 4, and they rebuilt it from scratch to make it 100 times better, hopefully. It looks way better with the graphics, and I'm super excited for it. So the fifth thing that we know is actually there's going to be 10 maps in the multiplayer, and it kind of sucks because I think it had about 20 maps with DLC, and we know 5 of those maps so far. It's going to be Crash, Backlot, Crossfire, Bog, and Overgrown, and those are some of my favorite maps from Call of Duty 4, so I'm excited for those maps to come out, and, those are some of the best maps from the game, so I'm glad they're bringing back some of the best maps, and hopefully they bring back, some of their DLC maps, because, they had a couple good ones in that, and they also had a lot more good maps that came with the game, so, just keep your fingers crossed that we get their best maps, and hopefully in DLC they give us, even more maps. And then the sixth and final thing that we know about this game is that there's going to be early access at Call of Duty XP, so you're going to get to play it about, 2 months early, 3 months early, and that's going to be September 4th, and you're going to be able to play, if you go, it's in LA, you're going to get to play Infinite Warfare early, Call of Duty 4 early, and that's where they're going to have the multiplayer reveal. I can't go because you have to be 18 and older to get access, but I would have gone, I would have flown across a couple states to go play Call of Duty early. Why not? If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe, and, leave down in the comments below what you're excited for in Call of Duty 4, the maps that you hope they bring back, the weapons that you hope they bring back, and things like that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, don't forget to subscribe. Picture of Raid from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 that said almost here or something like that, almost time, and it was a remake of Raid in like a Greek and mythological setting, and it looked like it was in a Colosseum of some sort or some kind of Greek/Roman era.